right before I recorded this, I sat by this plunge for about 6 minutes debating, should I do this, should I not? And, I did not want to get in this cold plunge at all, but I'm going to do it. So, welcome everyone. How's it going? Man, I was going to be like, man, I can skip the plunge today. I can skip it. But I was like, no, I can't skip it. Oh, yesterday I skipped it. And I'm like, that's exactly kind of what life's all about. It's like, you see some momentum, you're doing amazing. And then all of a sudden you have this like day where it's like, oh, it didn't go as well. Then the next day, you almost don't want to do it again and you want to start slipping. And that's exactly what happened to me. But I had to get in this thing. Oh man. It's something that I woke up and I was like, oh, not today, not today. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it because if I don't do it, it's just going to be sitting here looking at me the entire day, telling me that I was weak, that I gave up on my goal to post this almost every day. I'm going to try to post this every day that I'm in this apartment. And, I do it for the extra mood boost. I do it to motivate others. And honestly, I do it because it just gives me this boost of just feeling incredible for the rest of the day. And I really didn't want to do it. So yeah, that's why this video is called, I did not want to do this. So, you're a beast, sir. Hey, thank you. You as well. You're a beast. Man, I was like, man, I don't even have any motivational phrases today. Like, I'm feeling so down and not good about my, whatever. And I was like, oh, I could just be honest. And that's the title of this whole video. I did not want to do this. I felt like such a weakling. And, but now I'm in here. And now that I'm in here, I'm super pumped because I get to chat with y'all and I get to feel amazing for the next 5 hours. I got a big to-do list and I'm pumped for it. I was looking at my to-do list scared, not looking forward to it. Now that I'm in this thing, I'm like, oh, the to-do list isn't that bad. This thing is what's really painful and hard. The to-do list is fine. And that's why I'm here making these videos. And I appreciate you for setting high standards. Hey, thanks, man. Without standards, we'd all just be, stagnating and declining. And, we don't want that. So, yeah. Whenever you're not wanting to do something, just know, once you start doing it, it's not going to be as bad. I have a lot of people come to me and say, man, I don't know how to quit porn. I'm like, have a conversation with someone about your goal to be free. If you do that, you will see great results. And then they're like, I really don't want to do that. It's super uncomfortable. It's such a weird conversation. And I'm like, yeah, if you do the thing that's making you uncomfortable, you will become a stronger, more powerful, and more courageous person, and you'll be able to conquer more things in life. You'll be able to get over your addictions. You'll be able to start building better habits, and you'll have better people in your life. And so that's what this whole day is about. Do the things you don't want to do, because once you do them, you're like, wow, it wasn't as bad. Whew. And so, yeah, that's what this video is all about. What you saying there? Motion mode. No declining, only inclining. Totally true. Exactly right, my friend. I put a few ice cubes in this bath as well just to cool it down even more before I got in here. And I was like, I gotta face this head on. I did not want to do this, but I'm doing it. List stuff in the chat. What are 2 things that you really don't want to do today that you know you should do? List these things. Because as soon as you get them on paper, you'll be like, oh, it's not as bad. Not as hard as I thought. list in the chat. What are things you don't want to do? Because when you don't want to do something, there's probably a sign that you should. Like there's this awesome quote where it's like, the magic is found in the work you're avoiding. When you're avoiding certain things, like you're probably just, you're procrastinating for some reason. You're kind of worried that it's going to be hard or complicated. But as soon as you start doing it, you're like, wow, this is actually magical and exciting and interesting. And man, I'm just so glad I took that leap. I've heard Hormozi say that fear is like, it's a mile wide. It looks huge, but then you jump into it and it's only an inch deep. It's like, oh, that wasn't as bad. I can take another step. Oh, it's only an inch deep. It just looks wide and scary. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get out. Whew. So yeah, this is a lesson today. Do the things you don't want to do, even if you really don't want to do them. I sat by this plunge for multiple minutes before this, being like, oh, why do I have this? Why did I say I was going to do this? But hopefully this was a motivating one for you. See you tomorrow.